Okay, here we go. God, I haven't played this in fucking ages. Fucking what? What are you just, you little shithead? My cat just lightly swatted me.
Almost there. One more setting. And one more piece of the unique is operational.
One down, 1 million to go. Speaking of which, boss, I found exactly none of the parts you wanted. A whole day at the junk pile and all
Oh, hi,
for
Joy.
a locker and some stupid conduits. Maybe next time. Boss, are you sure you got those settings right?
That came from down in engineering. Let's go.
Oh,
We
but
need to get to engineering.
I'm glad that this robot has a nice bed.
Mm-hmm.
There's no time for that. There's no time for that.
Okay, I'll go to fucking engineering.
Boss?
Crispin, get behind me. Who are you and what do you want? Power.
I think he wants the power core, boss.
Stop right there. This ship belongs to me. Forfeit.
Dost thou seek power?
I don't think he's too keen on private property.
Get away from the power core. Forfeit.
Well, piss. Can't believe we started the game with a Sierra death.
Mm-hmm. So how many sided dice is that?
Zero game.
Boss?
Well,
Boss?
thanks for watching our
Horatio?
speedrun of
Come on,
Primordia.
Horatio, wake up!
Oh.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Ooh,
Make
you're
sure
okay.
What
Your
happened?
donations rolling in.
Well, Big Ugly threw you out of the ship. And then he said plunder. Again. And then he left with our power core.
Basad.
Yep.
How much charge have you got?
10%. You?
I'll be fine. We just need to get the emergency generator up and running.
Or we could just go to Metropole, city of glass and light. Free energy for one and all.
Don't believe everything you hear. Metropole is trouble. But if you want to go, you've got free will and a maglev unit.
With that guilt subroutine you put in me, I wouldn't even make it halfway.
Actually, with a 10% charge, you wouldn't even get that far. So I suggest we get the generator working.
You and your projects.
Man built us to build, Crispin. Now, come on.
Hell yeah.
I must have dropped the data pouch when I was thrown out
Ah,
of the
sweet data pouch.
Basad, its memory got wiped. Easy enough to add the good old junk pile's coordinates back in, though.
Basad.
I can't move this without some kind of crane, which I certainly don't have time to build
Also,
now.
once again, for reference, for those who don't know, the main character is in fact voiced by the dude to the narrator in Bastion. That was kind of the big thing people were talking about when this game came out.
Mm-hmm.
I
I
was.
can't pick that up.
Well, people who knew about the game.
Nothing worth salvaging.
Shit.
piece to
can't just
grease.
scoop it up. It's a segment of Gordium electrical conduit. A sturdy cable.
Just give me that adventure game bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
I've tried patching this a dozen different ways without success. Crispin, when I told you to find a new spark plug, did you just shove my conductive putty into the old one?
Maybe.
No wonder the generator isn't working. At least the putty is still good.
Just already, we got a bunch of crap.
Hell yeah.
How would that even work?
How would that even work? I don't fucking
That's
know.
never going to work.
No idea.
Already just gonna mash shit together.
The cable's far too long to be useful.
Damn it! Why do I even keep this shit around?
More Gordium conduit. There's no way I can reach that.
Damn these tiny arms!
If
Could you
only you
grab
had
that
large
lantern?
arms.
Sure thing, boss.
Why would man create me
You know,
with
I
such
always wanted to
tiny
be able to
arms?
fly. That's why I built you with a maglev unit.
Not so that you could store tools on hard-to-reach ledges.
Well,
Why would
that too.
men create you at all?
Hubris?
Yeah.
Fair.
That's way too big for me to get, boss, and you know it.
The hatch is unresponsive. Without power from the ship, the telescope won't work.
Bad timing with those repairs, huh, boss?
Only a little sliver left before the moon wanes entirely.
Well, I'm glad we're not the only ones running out of power.
Yeah, but Crispin, I will fucking destroy you.
It's too dark to see the ladder rungs.
Why did they not give you the ability to see in the dark, or at least have a flashlight?
Production model. They didn't spring for the extras.
This was created by man. The most dangerous game.
Is that
Oh,
a gumball machine?
No, it's a robot's head.
Ah, I wanted a gumball.
you can't even eat, buddy.
Nothing worth salvaging.
I wanted a gumball.
I can't
Think
move
he
this
wanted
without
a
some kind
gumball.
of crane, which I certainly don't have time to build now.
I got a feeling I might need to go somewhere else. Guess let's go get junk.
There's nothing worth bothering
Yeah!
with. There's nothing worth bothering.
I love junk.
It's locked tight. It's 3 pieces of Gordium conduit. Unfortunately, one of them is completely corroded and worthless.
Then why did you pick it up?
There's a piece of Gordium conduit way back there. I can't reach the conduit.
Crispin, reach the conduit because my tiny baby arms.
Crispin, can you
Can't.
go in there and get that piece of conduit?
I suppose.
Crispin, be my tiny baby arms.
That would have been a lot easier with hands, boss.
Why did he not give him like some sort of arm?
Stick? A stick, maybe?
Arm.
It's just scrap.
Had a stick, you could probably reach it.
Okay, now let's use the putty.
Not a bad idea, but it can't carry enough of a charge, and it isn't sticky enough to hold them in place. I doubt that will have any effect. A reliable electric lantern that I cobbled together years ago. 5 segments of Gordium conduit. I doubt that will have any effect.
How dare you deny me?
Futile.
How dare you deny me?
It's locked tight.
Damn you, if only I knew how to break and enter.
I picked it clean years ago.
This kind of
It's just
sucks.
scrap.
Yeah.
I can't see anything to do with it.
Hmm.
Better just to leave it alone.
Crispin, can you go like be
How do
useless
you think
somewhere
a
else?
train wound up out here, boss?
Maybe they brought it here by boat.
Very funny.
Looks like some kind of lockbox. Still locked.
How do you unlock a lockbox?
A large rock to break the lock.
Lock.
Rock
Phew.
Lockster.
No.
So I think
You
we've hit.
can't use Crispin on it.
He doesn't have arms.
Yep, that's the one I found. Yep, that's...
Use him as a battering ram.
Is that really the best idea you can come up with,
Okay, I was
boss?
shouting ineffectively. He doesn't have
That's
arms.
crazy talk.
Crispin, I will
He
throw you
doesn't.
in the fucking trash.
There's supposed to be a power-bearing conduit between this socket and the ship, but I never...
Now who's the procrastinator?
It won't work until they're locked together.
Man, I could bundle them up with cable. Just saying.
I doubt that will happen. I doubt that will... Futile. I doubt... A reliable electric lantern that I cobbled together.
Wait, could we use
All
the
we do is gum
lantern
them
on
up,
the
not hold them
stairs
together.
thing?
Hmm?
Can we use the lantern on like the stairs so we can go inside the building?
Oh, you're right. I'm an idiot.
Oh yeah.
Gotta go around.
That sweet lantern.
Thank you for being the smartest one here.
It couldn't hurt to bring the gospel of man with us.
Going to pray for a miracle, boss?
We are man's miracle, Crispin. Let's hope that's enough.
Can't believe he's a Jesus freak.
I don't need to
That
bring
sounds
these with me.
terrifying.
After
The
all,
Gospel
boss,
of Man.
Life is stranger than fiction.
I mean,
Bedtime reading.
all gospel is the gospel of man.
Yes, but this
Good
is
thing there's still
this
some
seems to
power
be
in the
one
circuit.
Boss,
a
shouldn't
religion
you
we
have thought of that
specifically
before
constructed
coming
for
down
machines.
here? We could've
That
just
sounds
I
even
could've
more
just ridden you
terrifying.
back to the deck.
Really?
No. Routing that much power
Once
to
again,
the maglev unit would cause it to
As
explode.
it's just regular
Yeah,
religion.
right.
Carnival.
Sorry. I couldn't find a working fuse to solve the problem.
I'm a floating
That's,
bomb.
that's just how it is. That's just how it
I'm
be.
a floating bomb. Sweet.
Crispin is very easily amused.
The controls for this hack.
That piece of sheet metal really ties the room together, boss.
I can't pick that up.
Why do you have a bed?
Crispin
So
reminds
that's
me
where
a
you
lot of
keep it.
Percy.
Why were you looking for my plasma torch?
No reason.
Well, we're just living our best life. If we die, we
This is
die.
no time for a nap.
He's a
I
millennial.
still don't
He
see why I
understands.
don't get a bed.
Because you have a flat bottom to rest on.
Boss, were you checking out my bottom?
Robots can't fuck, Crispin.
Says you.
And robots that aren't built to fuck cannot fuck.
Once again, that is displaying an impressive lack of imagination.
Yeah.
Time for a little welding.
Anything can fuck, really.
You
Wow,
try hard
that
enough.
was easier than I thought it would be.
Exactly.
And if you're willing to risk horrible injury and or
Grievous bodily harm.
yes.
I mean, yeah, you do that anyway. Every day you live.
The cable's far.
That's actually the true gospel of
I
man.
doubt that will happen.
It just says everyone can
The
fuck.
generator is missing a spark plug. The generator is missing.
We need a spark plug.
Hmm.
Can we disassemble it from the lantern?
I think you don't quite understand what a spark plug is.
Look, this is weird techno future. There could be some kind of
Also,
Fair.
let us be real. Most of the people in this call do not understand what a spark plug is. We are all but fools.
So
Sorry.
is this how Silicon Valley sees themselves?
I mean, it's got the god complex, so you're not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But also this ends with the all-builder fucking dying.
Oh, hey, thanks for the fucking spoilers.
I mean, it says it right here. This is the page. Look at
Shut up. I can't believe you're spoiling this
it.
entire gospel. Right
the
up
gospel,
to
man,
my
that's ruined.
side.
Now I'm not gonna buy a copy, and you've
Just
taken
stick to the
ruined
Bible,
it.
but I'm
copies.
sorry. Jesus dies at the end.
He dies in like the
He dies 4 times.
He dies a lot. He's really good at it.
guys all over the place.
And
Never-
then we have the weird revelations that the editors had to add in that completely throws everything out and completely mess up the rest of the book.
I can't
We
just
have
scoop it up.
fan fiction. We have more fan fiction about Jesus.
And I'm a huge fan of the Apocrypha. That's the good shit.
Of course, that's why I didn't actually get in.
I don't want to get that dirty.
Remember that time that Jesus fought a dragon? I did.
Yes, actually.
I know,
I
it's
remember
great.
it well. I'm
Hmm.
a good Christian. Of
I
course, I
tried
remember that
patching this
time
a dozen
he
different
fought a
ways
dragon.
without success.
My cat got up to leave, and now she's just sitting on the table next to me, just looking at me.
As you should. She knows
I
what
can't
sins you
move this
brought.
without some kind of crane, which I certainly don't have
I
time
mean,
to build now.
Sure.
Maybe that robot has a spark plug. Did you check?
I know it's just ambient stuff, but I do like the soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder, can we use this sweet plasma torch to tear open this shit?
Do it.
It's not
Let's see if
approved.
this
It's not
works.
approved use. You're gonna avoid the warranty.
Cat, there's no water in that glass. What are you doing?
Checking to see if there's water in that glass.
Is that a spark plug, boss? Who locks up a spark plug?
Like she's gonna trust
Actually,
your
I
word.
think that box was some kind of machine.
Oh man,
Recycled it.
we're a fucking murderer.
God damn, Torpo,
It's
playing the
reinforced
worst
steel.
characters.
99% of Torpo characters end up murderers.
Yeah, I mean, even the ones that aren't written to be that way, end up that way.
Mhm.
Especially the characters I make myself. Those are especially terrible. I have a problem.
Ask
You
Betty,
do.
The blacksmith's daughter.
This is the logical end of Nier Automata.
Yeah, everything's dead.
Whew, I thought we were in trouble when Big Ugly stole
Except
our
there's less
core.
sexy
But
robots.
just like that, problem solved.
The problem is not
For yourself,
Well, I agree
That's
that
one
noise
sexy
leaves
robot.
something to be
right
desired.
there.
solved. This is an emergency generator, Crispin.
Crispin?
Well, it was
I
an
guess.
emergency,
I don't know.
boss.
I don't-
It only runs for a few days, if that.
Oh. Well,
Cat, what
do
are you
we have
fucking
another
doing?
One?
No. Which means it still is an emergency.
Well, in that case, first dibs on the recharge station. So, what's the plan, boss?
We need to recover our power core.
Or we could just take the train to Metropole and live in luxury.
First of all, there is no train to Metropole. And second, even with full charges, we can't just walk there. But more importantly, I hate that city. It's in my core logic. I don't know why, but I can't change it.
Okay, okay. In that case, can't you just make us a
I
new
was
power
literally
core?
programmed to
Yes,
hate this
but I need
fucking
some kind
city.
of strong energy source for that.
And you just make one of those too? I'm just asking.
No, but somewhere
Cat,
around
there's
here are
nothing in
plans
that
for an
glass.
energy sensor.
That's awfully convenient.
I designed it a long time ago, before I made you. I even found a sodium iodide crystal to use in the sensor, though man alone knows where it's buried now.
Weary wanderers, come, join us in Metropole, city of
I've never been able to figure it out.
Our energy is shared with all robots. Here is haven.
Just hearing ads for Metropole.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need any of these right now.
Let's hope it stays that way.
Oh, I see. You get up just to come back.
Parts of the greater whole. Join us, and together let us begin a new Primordia. Weary wanderers, come.
What are you doing, you stupid
boss,
cat?
if you're ever wondering what I would do, feel free to just ask.
No.
I'll keep that in mind.
Shared with all robots.
Basically, he's Hintbot.
Here is haven for all, and strength in numbers.
Cat, what are you
Join
sniffing
us
at?
in Metropole. Geocoordinate 894. All are equal in Metropole.
The original designs for
Equal
Crispin.
parts of the
Hey,
greater
there are
whole.
arms here!
Join us,
An
and
awesome
together
set of
let us
tractor
begin a
treads!
new
I went with a
Primordia.
maglev unit instead, and I never could find good arms.
Weary wanderers, come, join us in Metropole, city of glass. Weary wanderers, come.
I bet I can
join
find
us
a better
in
use for this
Metropole,
plug.
City of glass.
But now we can't listen to the sweet voice of Metropole.
I guess that makes two birds.
Damn. What a shame. Come on, you little turd. Yeah, I'll fucking pet you. She's just lucky she's cute.
The only way I can use this is by plugging something in.
Plugging something in, you say? Give me that rag. Damn it!
Wow, first the power core and now a rag. This is not your day.
First
I
off,
don't think
no
that
need
would
to
be
be
wise.
rude. Ruse? The fuck? Ruse. No need to be rouge.
I found this in the dunes. It reads, pound pastrami,
Hits the
canned
bat.
kraut, 6 bagels, bring home for Emma. There's the
A
design.
meal fit
I'll
for
put the
a
keynotes into my data
Brooklyn
pouch.
King.
How does it even work?
The crystal pulses when it absorbs energy. The cable carries the pulse to the computer. The computer decodes the information and displays it on the monitor.
Boss, where are we going to find a working computer?
The Unique is full of them.
Oh, right.
The energy sensor requires a sodium iodide crystal connected to a cable, which in turn needs to be connected to a CPU and a monitor.
Never gonna find one of those. That's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever did happen though. Did I? Oh, I did take the plug.
It fits, but there's no point unless I connect the plug to something else first.
I guess I can connect it to the cable.
That's never going to work.
What?
Futile. I doubt that will have any effect.
What'd I connect it to then?
I'll need to get a closer look to see how it fits together.
It literally just said it would.
It's futile.
Oh no.
That's never going to work. The generator's up and running. The generator's up and running.
The generator is up and running. And here's the rag.
Hopefully, finding the power core will be just as easy.
I doubt it.
I'm glad we were able to find it. It was a long and arduous quest, but we did it.
I'm not gonna laugh at your joke.
I wasn't expecting
That
you to
was a
laugh at it,
perfectly
honestly. It was
good
pretty
rag.
terrible.
Good for what?
You could have buffed me till I shined, boss. At least then, when they found my powerless chassis lying in the dunes, they'd say, wow, look at that
Sir, I am
gorgeous
not
piece
into
of
buffing you,
machinery.
thank you.
I think I'd rather have some grease.
Think I'd rather have some grease.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I doubt that will have any effect. That's never going to work. We're fine on energy.
Seriously though, why does he have a bed?
Program
We get
2.
sleepy.
I still don't see why I don't get a bed.
Because you have a flat bottom to rest on.
Looking at my bottom, are you, boss?
I can't believe his
pick
ass
that
is
up.
flat.
What's that sparkly thing?
Aha! Here's the crystal.
Right under our noses. That is, if we had noses.
That's never going to. I need something to hold it in place to carry.
Are you really trying to build us an energy sensor from a bunch of garbage?
Crispin, I built you from a bunch of garbage.
From spare parts, boss. Spare parts.
Literal garbage bot.
The cable's far too long to be used. That's never going to work. The cable's far too.
I think we've almost done it.
That's never going. A simple computer interface with a socket for connecting external. The monitor is designed to socket directly into a CPU. I doubt. It needs a plug. I doubt that will happen.
One day I'll figure out this puzzle. Because we got the crystal, we got the connector, and we got the cable.
But how do they work?
The cable's far too long to be used.
Can you plug the LCD screen into
Futile.
the computer?
The monitor is designed to socket. That's never going to work. Futile. I doubt that will. How would that even work? I doubt that.
Like,
Okay.
take the screen and plug it into the computer directly.
The original designs for Crispin.
Hmm.
It's Crispin's to-do list. Funny how it never gets any shorter.
That's your fault, boss, not mine.
And he doesn't have any arms. You made him without arms. He can't do anything. This is very much a you problem, buddy.
The only way I can use this is by plugging something.
The big empty square.
And the big empty square is just...
A simple computer interface.
Alright.
Just more confused as to why this doesn't work even though he set it up to work.
I doubt that will happen. A simple computer interface. A simple.
A simple computer. Much like Crispin, really.
I don't think that would be wise.
Hurl yourself bodily out the fucking window. Just your entire goddamned body. Please.
Mm-hmm.
Boss, is it okay if I sleep in the cradle until we have a new power core?
No.
Just gonna hurl Crispin out a window.
Be crispy.
I've never been.
Hey, boss, what do all these buttons and switches do?
I think there's some sort of defense mechanisms, but I can't figure them out.
Just how do you buttons?
How button? Is it?
That's never going to.
That piece of sheet metal.
Hmm.
Let's cut a little cable off. Well, just goes to show. Garbage in, greatness out. I need to plug them into.
God damn it. I had to cut the fucking cable. I'm an idiot.
You fool.
I'm a fool. The fool was I. Man, these are numbers. These are definitely numbers.
A universal socket for plugging in. A simple computer interface with a. The only way I can use this is by.
Bye, cat. Again.
I need to plug them into a computer. An energy sensor plugged into the Unique's computer. Maybe I can find.
Just gonna keep plugging it and unplugging it. You can't stop me.
You're
Now
making
we
sure
just
that
need
you
to
can
check
get
out
it
these
to work by
coordinates.
plugging it
But
in
didn't you just tell me we
taking
don't
it
have
out and
enough
plugging it
power to
back
go
in again.
walking all over the dunes?
No, I said we couldn't walk to Metropole. Anyway, most of these are close by.
But what if it's picking up, oh, I don't know, a radioactive rust monster?
A what?
Or a giant cannibal robot?
There's no such thing.
Or an unexploded bomb?
I highly doubt that.
Is this Casher and Sins now?
Okay.
Last I
relax.
checked,
We
he
need to know
isn't
what's
the
out
Grim
there
Reaper
before
in a
we take
world full
off.
of immortals,
It's just a
but
matter of figuring out how.
let's say
Why
he is.
nothing easy.
I can think of one reason. Geo coordinates for various
Okay, so how do I use them? Pastrami. Tasty.
Mm-hmm.
How would that even... A Quentin Questron LCD monitor. That's never going...
One day I'll figure out how adventure games work.
Mm-hmm.
One day.
Weren't you just saying the other day that
Good thinking.
Okay, that's what it was. I used the telescope to figure out the numbers.
I hope you remember them.
Oh, luckily they're written right there. 652.
Nothing but radioactive waste. We can't salvage anything from that.
What? Cat, what are you doing?
Being a cat.
She just doesn't want to leave, but also she keeps getting off my lap.
She's indecisive.
Fitting. Actually very fitting.
Mhm.
So next
Just
we
like
do
your cat. Or
817.
just like you. Your cat is just like you.
That is unfortunate.
boss? That looks like a giant cannibal robot to me.
It looks promising is what it looks like.
And with that, poor doomed Horatio stuck his head into the giant's mouth.
It's a robot.
Boss is
Didn't mean to hit that button. Alright, so we got those two. 608, 671. What is over here?
That's strange. The sensor detected an energy source in the junk pile. Maybe we should go look more carefully.
I already forgot the other numbers. Oh no. Okay, 671, 212. Yes, me saying them out loud serves a purpose.
Mm-hmm.
More waste.
well, you're the one who loves the junk pile.
Scrap isn't waste.
If you say so, boss. Boss, we need.
No.
If we did, we could harness the power of a black hole.
Just supremely tired of Crispin's bullshit.
That's a reference.
It's pitch black.
Boss, that's because the telescope's pointing straight down at the deck.
Oh.
Man.
That was Daisy wanting attention.
Strange. There's some kind of odd device surrounded by glass. Whatever that machine is, it must be throwing off some kind of energy.
Why do I not like the sound of this?
Daisy, you've got food. I don't know what it is you want. Aside from to knock my shit over.
She wants attention.
Just hucking pill bottles to the floor. There goes that Tylenol.
Hey, boss. Did you ever hear
Fuck
the one
that
about the
Tylenol.
telescope and the poop deck?
No, and I don't intend to now either.
What a garbage robot. So should we head to the robot or the device?
The
The robot.
device.
Get eaten.
Sima?
I think she
Suma
left.
left a while ago.
No!
She left because she couldn't handle Carnival's sins.
I doubt that.
Carnival has many sins.
You know what? Just for those statements, I'm gonna follow up with what Carnival asked. What the fuck is this?
A robot. Ha!
Nothing worth salvaging.
What about that big glass bowl?
Yeah, I could slap some duct tape on it and wear it over my head. I don't think so.
So that thing, that joke that Crispin made.
It looks like a big bomb.
Full of little bombs.
Lesser bombs.
Nothing worth salvaging.
Tiny, smaller bombs.
Looks like some kind of armored robot.
I sure hope he's friendly.
I do like that robot design though, it's pretty rad.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome, wanderer of the wide wastes. Lost one, pilgrim. Welcome once more to the shrine to man, our lord and builder. I am ever faithful Leobild, steward of the shrine, preacher of the humanist creed, and I am once more at thy service.
Once more? I don't remember ever meeting you. I'm Horatio Nobuild, version 5.
Ah, 5 is a righteous number, holy before man, for 5 were the primordial stewards, built by man to safeguard the last lost city of Metropole. But I met thy first version and thy third. Thou camest in thy infancy in wrath confusion, denouncing the shrine as a weapon once turned against thee. Later, thou returnest, penitent, and I taught thee the mysteries of humanism. Yet, though memory be fleeting, faith endureth.
Kinda like the writing in this game.
Yes.
What is
Yes.
that thing?
That thing, oh defile not thy tongue, wanderer. Yon shrine is a relic of the Primordian, ancient and glorious. Imbued with man's power, it changed the very sand to crystal.
Did he just say power?
Yes, yes he did.
But not the kind of power you want.
I'm looking for a power source, and I detected one here. Can you help? This is a matter of life and death.
Power is not mine to bestow, wanderer. It is the gift of man, yea, the very spark of life in our iron shells. Who am I to usurp that sacred power?
I'm not sure I was clear.
Nay, thou wert clear, wanderer, but thy question leads only to darkness. Ask another.
I'm looking for a big robot.
I'm looking for a big robot. It floats and has large claws that shoot lasers. Have you seen it? It stole something of mine.
Indeed, the very thing passed this way scarce hours ago. With a gentle hand I bestowed a gift upon the heathen, a relic from yon shrine. So tamed it hied hence unto the waste.
Really? Where did it go?
I followed the thing for many miles, exhorting it to follow the path of righteousness. But I fear it was unready for enlightenment, for it struck me down with a beam of energy.
That sounds familiar.
Do you know where it was heading?
Indeed, wanderer. Its way was clear. It sought to return to the den of iniquity that once in mine own youth I fled.
And where is that?
Set thy path in the 73rd degree, and thou shalt find it. Thy destination is a dome arising from the waste. Go, but keep with thee the word of man, lest wickedness lead thee astray.
We found a Jesus freak.
Hell yeah.
I am also a humanist.
So I taught thee, wanderer. If thou hast kept the faith, then unto this shrine thou mayest pay devotion. But this is the relic for the adept, not the neophyte, wanderer. And I must know that thou hast not fallen into darkness and heresy. Answer me these questions three. I may know thou art faithful still.
Why did his
Why
audio
are we
change?
Because man created us.
Because man created us.
Indeed. What is man?
The
First
first
builder.
builder.
The first builder.
Nay, but he is not the first builder. For first he spake, and spake the word, and 'twas the word that built the code. Go now and study the teaching.
Once more.
I'm ready to be tested again.
Answer me these questions. Why are we here?
Because man made
Because
us.
man created us.
Indeed. What is man?
God.
God is our
Our
word,
Lord and
but
Master.
no answer. Thou hast forgotten thy teachings, wanderer. Thy path now is go now, and when thou returnest, bring with thee glass, wondrous and fragile, that thou might.
What about if we just bring...
Nay, small, do
Well, guess we fucked up too much.
Now we're running errands for that glitch box?
We need to examine that bomb, Crispin. And this is...
Well, how hard can it be to find some glass at the junk pile anyway, right?
There's nothing worth bothering with.
It's kind of interesting though that if you just fuck up enough, you get just this sort of side quest. Alright, so should we go to the dome, to the junk pile to find glass, or should we go to the robot?
Junk.
Boss, how in the world are we gonna find a power source in all this junk?
The sign's clearly keeping those lights on.
Still locked. I can't see anything to do with it.
If that red light went off, I bet the train would start going.
Crispin, sometimes I think you're trying to get me to waste time.
Who, me?
Crispin, you're functionally worthless and I don't know why I keep you around.
He floats. Can't sometimes reach things.
Man's creation.
I guess to answer that one robot's questions, are you supposed to read the Bible?
Mm-hmm. But now we need to get him glass because we fucked up too much.
That is one big robot.
Then it must have a big power core.
I'm pretty sure he wants to eat me, boss.
Robots don't eat, Crispin.
Look how he's staring at me.
It's not staring at anything.
No, not yet anyway.
Well, we have to find a way to get at its power core. Let's look around. It's corroded, but I can't break into it with my bare hands. Crispin, help me take a look at these vents. I can feel air moving. It looks like the robot is circulating air through these vents.
It got a nose.
Amazing.
Why would you give a robot a nose?
There's no way I can reach.
I wonder.
I think I see a giant brain?
Can you reach it?
No, the duct gets too narrow.
It looks like the robot. Anyone home?
Hey Crispin. How do you
I
feel?
doubt that will have any effect.
Damn it.
Is that a mouth or some kind of doorway?
Clever
Either
idea.
way, I'm steering clear of it.
Anyone home? There's no reason to burn it.
Can I fuck up the hand?
Boss, are you really gonna cut that finger off?
Just the tip.
Why?
Just
To
the
see if
chip.
we can get at power cables to tap into.
You're sure you're not just torturing the poor guy?
No, but to tell you the truth, for some reason I don't like the look of him.
That's what I've been saying all along, boss.
Just let me concentrate. Bugs and glitches. There are no power lines running through here at all. All that for a rusty fingertip.
Can it generate power?
No.
Just checking.
Not a single power line in that entire finger, which is weird.
A giant fingertip made of corroded steel.
So let's go to the dome. Yeah, this
Whoa,
isn't
look at
shady.
all this wrecked stuff. Do you think Big Ugly did all this?
No. Whatever happened here happened a long time ago.
Yeah, this is clearly a bunker.
Mm-hmm.
It's some kind of broken down android.
That's not an android.
We might be able to learn something
What's
from
in his
such a
pouch?
primitive robot design.
Like how to build a power core?
Very funny.
That's
a radio
oh
transmitter in here.
dear.
I do appreciate that they are so far like divorced from mankind they can't recognize a skeleton.
Nothing worth salvaging.
But at the same time, if the skeleton's been
there's a
exposed
basic
to
target
this
CPU
element
in
this
here, and
much,
it's still
and it
intact.
hasn't completely, well, it wasn't
Let's
a
just
suit.
hope there aren't any incoming space invaders or missiles that the gun was supposed to take care of. Hey boss, can I have that big gun for an arm?
Spare me your fantasies, Crispin. Completely corroded and worthless.
Does the helmet have glass?
I tried and it did not.
Alright.
That's never going to work.
Well boss, you did it again.
It's a mobile energy sensor. I just need to wave it over something to see if...
That said, now with our sweet new energy sensor, I think it's a good place to call it.
Yeah.
Sure.
So on that note, good night, stream.
Good night, stream.
Good night, stream.